McAvoy, a late withdrawal as we start this game at the MCG. Pitternet, his replacement, number 43, coming out of the crouch there up against Grundy. Quarter draw. Pitternet got it at the second attempt. Pendlebury gave it across to De Goey kicks it out towards right half forward. Now here's a long kick. Phillips decides he can't get the trip, comes out wide to Varco. Similar distance out with the man on the mark, Puopolo, virtually on the numbers.
Opportunity over the top to a man without a heap of height, but had a heap of space around him. So Blair can put the Pies in front. 13 for the season for Blair. He steered it through, and the Pies do get in front.
Thanks, Josh. You, mate.
Bulleting ball to Lewis. The run comes. Smith. Well, bouncing ball. It's a long ball. Unattractive really in for Fitzpatrick. Unkind. Second effort was good. Went after the football. The slap from Hilda Rioli.
Just a little unlucky.
So Fitzpatrick, 23rd game of his career. 22 with the Demons. First goal as a Hawk.
Moving on now. Play on. Play on.
Got two instructions. Pendles does what he likes, just takes his time, works it to a pack. Here's Blair. Already kicked one, tackled by Burgoyne, got rid of the football. Still dangerous for the Hawks here. White continues to paddle it forward, gives it to Crocker, has a think about giving off by hand, turns the corner, kicks a goal.
Just a really good contest there when
Treloar taken to ground, Pitnet, he won the tap, went and got the football from ground level. Hodge tries to clear it.
Kick in danger, Collingwood.
So Crisp, who has a thumping kick, decides to go to a dangerous spot over the top into the hands of De Goey. So De Goey showboating in black boots, kicks his first. Pies get a third.
Burgoyne out of ideas, just hands it off to Hodge, drives it long, just outside the 50. Fitzpatrick got a hand to it, knocked it down. Williams knocked it away. Pitnet's got it, knew where the help was. Gave it to Gunston, getting a hand in there. A timely one was side bottom. Gets a hand pass off. Crocker gets it to Smith, run down by Rioli. Brilliant Rioli.
So quickly he moves the ball on. A couple of Hawks all on their lonesome, and now it's in dangerous hands. Well, he does sneak it through. He kicks another, and the Hawks, well, they're in touch.
Wills,
Still, mate.
after some cleverness from side bottom, down towards half forward. Crocker charges up, full-chested. Marks on the 50. Play on's the call. Lays it off. Who better? Side bottom. Side bottom and Pendlebury. Can he get a quick reply for the Magpies? Gives it a ride. That's a great kick. He's got two. Jordan De Goey. Start of the second term. Grundy, Pitternet. Grundy wins it. Treloar missed it. Hodge, Mitchell, familiar names. Puopolo goes after it. Coming up to meet him and doing well with Smith. Treloar goes back and gets a possession. Little 1-2 with Pendlebury. Fed it forward. De Goey swings it across to Crisp. And that was a crisp lead by White, coming hard at the man with a footy. Drops it back to space. Greenwood with courage. That's a terrific mark.
Contact is simultaneous
terrific
with the
mark
mark.
here.
People in South Australia saying it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Gibson saw the contact with Greenwood, and Greenwood has put it through for a goal. Coming up and doing quite nicely was Brown. Pendlebury just scuffed it. Clever by Mitchell. Gets it wide to Sicily. Sicily on the burst forward of the wing. Rioli, here's trouble. Rioli gets across and behind Howe. Howe played it pretty well. Pushed him off the football. Rioli goes back in. Hill was bruised. Brilliant pickup by Hill. Centering ball by Hill is great. And Gunston has taken the mark. They trail by 16. Gunston comes in. His kicking hasn't been all that reliable in the last month, but this is good. 5-2 plays 3-4.
In a week where 4 of North Melbourne's soldiers were told this would be their last year. Gibson, Burgoyne and Hodge were told another at least, please. Over the top, Aish did well against Duray. A couple of players pleading for the football. Got 25 over the top. In the end, it goes in that direction. Wills almost. Here's a chance for Pendlebury. Left boot. It looks okay. It's going to fall short. Big fly from White. Second grab. Here's a chance for the Pies.
It was a nice kick by Aish, and Burgoyne did pretty well not to give away a free kick there. It looked like he was going to.
The Stevie J back to 16 the margin. White, he gets his first.
It doesn't matter who you are. When the stakes are high, you do feel the pressure. Hawthorn missing a couple.
Moving on, please, Marley.
Including Cyril. Williams up towards the wing. Jesse White feeling it was up high. Camped in front. Shields pulls it back. Puopolo. And he's taken a good mark. Better than average, that mark by Puopolo. And let's see what he can do. Pretty reliable in this situation too. The goal they need. Having a period of dominance. And this one is good. Not by much, but that's all it took. And the leap of Howe is everything here. Most blokes wouldn't have got it. Fitzpatrick, Grundy. Oh, Bruce gets through clean as you like and kicks a goal. That's his second. Very lax by the Magpies that time.
To about 25 from home to go. He got rid of one. Lewis stood up. Frawley from the ball, then lost it. Chance now for Burton. Little give to Lewis. Well done to Burgoyne. Shields hurriedly. Well, Varco drifts in front of Whitecross.
Yes.
Looks like he wants to find a man. Drops the ball out 10 from home. Cloak the front spot. Not quite. Here's a chance. Crocker up, over, goal. So Crocker gets his second. The margin back out to 9.
Just prods it out. Hodge in space.
Oh, run from behind, yeah. It's really hard from the player. You're running from behind, and you can't run from behind to man the mark. You've got to go around that protected area. It's fairly technical, that one, I must say.
It's counterintuitive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Phillips oblivious to that already. Run close, and now Hodge penalises Collingwood. That was top 4 tackling, if ever we've seen it. Whitecross, Smith. Haven't seen much of him either. Just gives the ball up. Hawthorn accelerates away. Kicks it down towards half forward. Drifting back is Hodge. He's gone forward to good effect and now finds Rioli. Rioli's taken the mark 40 metres out. Had losing a chance earlier. The other side of the ground. Missed it. What can he do here? Gives it a wide. Puts it through. Hawthorn lead.
Fourth lead change of the afternoon. Rioli 24-4 from set shots this year. Williams thumps it forward. Couple of Hawks, just the one pike. Greenwood did well, knocked it wide. Birchall chases after the football, knocked it into the waiting arms of Frawley. Taken to the ground. Lewis went searching. Cloak gets involved. Might give off the hands. Does. Phillips retreats again. Treloar from 45. It's going to go all the way. Quick response. Pies back in front. Long wait for Fitzpatrick. Good hands. Stood firm. Stood tall in front of Grundy. Quickly on. Terrible kick. Treloar kicked last. Trying to set up another for the Pies. Tamena has a bit of space. Couple of Pies run. Bit of separation. Chance for Crocker out the back against Whitecross. DeGoey kicked a Fury this afternoon. Looks over. Sees a man. Floating into the space is Goldson. As we approach half time.
Thank you, mate.
Oh.
Let's kick that as well as you can kick a football. Pies by 10 points. Crisp, good hands to Pendlebury. Went low, put it in front of Blair. He chases after the football, gets rid of Smith. Pendlebury over the top, almost to Smith. Blair ducks in, gets a football. Phillips Just got shinned the ball in the end. Smith tries to break the tackle. It was strong. Phillips ends up with a football. Rioli, another little poke and a tap. Forward it goes. Almost perfect to Bruce. Well, it wasn't almost. It was perfect. So Bruce has a couple for the afternoon. He's good at kicking goals. He's got 3. The first blow of the third term is landed by Hawthorn.
Knocked down from behind by Gunston. He's got it again under pressure. Kicks it about 15 metres. Smith, Maynard, he's tried hard. Phillips all the way back to Brown. Brown thinks about taking a risk and going to Marsh. Instead, he's taken another risk. Bruce just needed to get it on the ground. Now Sicily spots 2 runners in the forward 50. Rioli has marked 20 metres out. So Rioli comes in and puts it through, and Hawthorn back in front. Most productive year by Cyril for goals.
He's looked lively to go up forward. A couple of goals and a couple of other shots, and some good pressure there.
Level ball game. Collingwood pushing forward. Grundy, Pendlebury, time to get it again. Lewis on his hammer. Grundy, he's going to bring it back. Pies in front. Worked it perfectly. Hodge, hurried ball forward, side bottom. A rare luxury, time and space. Back pocket, looks further down the field. On the left, perfect to Greenwood. Such a balanced player on either side. His side bottom, Greenwood led. Acknowledged the lead. Hit him laces out. Well, dangerous ball. Hartung closed on Smith. Hartung hasn't scored this afternoon. Just to level things up again. It's got everything he was looking for. Just scores level again. The ball to a one-on-one. Hodge, Goldsack, still Goldsack and Hodge. Help arrives. Duray takes the bump. Treloar gives a football off. Well, not quite. Slaps it away. Blair to Goey.
Man getting out the back is Clark. Kick goes in that direction and he hangs on. He's 30 metres out directly in front. What a pulsating passage of play it was back across half back. As if it was only this that mattered. Here's Cloak. Kicks Crawley and breaks the deadlock.
Bouncing ball, controls it in the end. Birchall fires it back to Smith. Along the line, Duray. Long ball inside 50. Who's at home? Sicily's been quiet. Almost. Bruce, clever tap back inside. Sicily, Pendlebury to deal with. Well done in the end. Mitchell hacks it back into a dangerous spot, and it's with a dangerous man. Rioli has 2. Now has 3. We're back to all square. Back he goes to Frawley. Out of sight is Birchall. Hodge will run by. Hills just forward of the football. Hodge streams by. Hills chosen. Smith over the top if he wants him. Hodge continues on. Now Hill comes back inside to half forward. Guess who? How often does he bob up when the Hawks need someone to bob up? Another year ahead for Burgoyne. This year first. 55 from home. It's going to get very close. Wow. Unbelievable. Sean Burgoyne gets the Hawks back in front.
Bounces inside the centre square. Burton goes back. Clock is down to 24. Burgoyne. Hawthorn might risk it one more time. They're going forward again. Birchall slips it away to Gibson. Run from half-back. High ball down towards full forward. Needs a Collingwood fist. They come from all directions. Knocked out of there by Brown. Lewis a chance. Lewis kicks a goal. Body blow.
11 the margin. Game high lead was enjoyed by the Pies. It was 16. The Hawks have found a way. Kicked 3 late in the third. Grundy, big fly, couldn't complete it. Chance for Howe. Missed his target. De Goey. Bouncing ball. Pushes away from Sicily. Long ball, top of the square. Cloak, Frawley, front spot. Greenwood, he's worked it through. 5-point game.
Leaper from behind, Schoenmakers won it. Trelaw, a lot of possession to start this term. Full-chested, Frawley kept it in front. Smith sold into trouble, stolen by Blair. Away he goes, kicks inside the forward 50, and White strong in the hands, 40 metres out. We've been treated this afternoon, it's been a beauty. We're right behind Jesse White, trying to bring it back, brings it back. 87 apiece.
Thank you.
He's gone.
Moving on. Play on.
Shields now, just forward of the wing. The land about 30 from home. Sicily flies from the side. Great set of hands. How does he handle the moment? He's nursed it through. Hawks back in front.
Dangerous pass to Ray, at least for the moment, to the outer side, and coming like a big guy, taking giant strides in the football. Puopolo releases Smith. Deadly runner, gives it to Puopolo to Shields. Shields on the logo. Hawthorn, they're going end to end. Moments ago they were strutting in the defensive goal square, and Hawthorn kicks a goal. That's a dagger.
Second in a row for the Hawks, Sicily. And then Hawthorn, and the deadlock becomes a 12-point margin. Mitchell off the ground into a dangerous spot. Bruce clever, works it into the hands of Hawthorn. He gets back inside. Schoenmakers, Burgoyne, he breaks the tackle and a second. Burgoyne fires a goal. Burgoyne's a genius.
At the base running going to second. Adam Trelaw. Advantages paid. Williams to Phillips. Phillips to half forward. Cloak needs to hold this one, and he does. No easy mark. Frawley coming up behind. That hurt. What can they muster now, Collingwood? Space jump. Goes inside the forward 50. Juggled mark down there by Crocker. So Crocker. Ben Crocker. Kicked a couple. Kicks a third.
Gives away the free kick. Umpire calls advantage. And the Pies happy to take it. Big moments coming up now. Burton knocks it down in front. Well done, side bottom. Runs the wing. Looks inside. Clever kick over the top to Varco. Man on the outer side. Grundy hasn't seen him. Back it goes to White. White sees him. Short ball is on. Travis Cloak.
What about the irony?
Is this?
What about the irony?
He's done it. He's put it through. And the margin is 6 again.
He does tend to go right to left too, boys, from this angle, so keep an eye on that.
If he gets it, they might extend his contract. Well, he hasn't got it. He puts it across the face of goal. And Frawley behind Blair. Well, Greenwood has just jumped into the back of a Hawthorn player.
Flicked him with his shoe, boys. Flicked him with his shoe. Clear out.
What they're complaining about.
Scores a level. They're complaining about that now.
Can you believe it comes down to this? Under 3 minutes of football for the Hawks, draw or win, they play the Cats in a double chance. Lose, and it's the Bulldogs. And no second chances. They go forward again. Greenwood couldn't quite take it cleanly. Cloak dislodged. Chance for Blair. Kick the last. Chases after the football. White cross goes to ground. Still they try the Pies. Varco, a little touch. Trelaw, anything will do.
He's kicked it.
He's kicked a goal. He's kicked a goal. The Pies have got the last 4 of the afternoon.
There's the live ladder. Hawthorn, as you can see, off the pace. They've got to do something special. Burgoyne does. Fitzpatrick breaks. Bacon goal square. Long kick. How will it bounce? It's through for a goal. scores a level again. As things stand.
A bad percentage is not going to count if it ends up being a draw. That's the principle.
No.
Yeah, no, he's all right.
Got a boundary throw in. Howe is groggy. What a wonderful game. Smith robbed by Shields. Fitting. Hodge might kick the winning score. No, it bounces on its point. Puopolo rolls it through off the body of the fallen Maynard for a behind. 46 seconds to go.
And they work it wide. Side bottom. A goal for the Pies makes it tricky for the Hawks in September. If they can hang on, well, anything is possible.
There's still a lot of Collingwood players stuck in their back 50. They've really got to push up the ground now and try and get involved.
No point stopping the score now, is it, for Collingwood? Like, how's the one behind the play is to get up into the centre square.
What have the script writers got left in them? Lewis to ground. Gunston, brilliant, to Mitchell. Little give to Smith. Hard down the line, bouncing ball. Going to come back inside. Puopolo wanted Sicily. Still Puopolo. 15 seconds.
They do it better than anyone else, the close games. You just saw the way Mitchell there had the option to turn in board. Instead chose to go boundary side. Very cleverly done.
Well, everything has to go right from here for Collingwood to win. Gunston trying to knock it out. Smith's got it. Clock is down to 7. Smith stayed in there for a while as if consuming time and then kicks it forward. One last roll of the dice. I don't think they've got time. There's the siren. What a remarkable game. Hawthorn a third. They win by a point.